kind of sad that it's over. This is the last video. This is the 10th and final video in our playlist of how to raw in the winter. So these are all of my top favorite tips on how to deal with the winter, the cold months as a raw vegan. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, if you want to watch all of the videos, there is a playlist link in the description box below where you can watch all the previous videos. But this is the last one. Oh, I love it. But this is my favorite topic. I saved it for last because I love talking about cravings. We're going to be talking about that, the reward cycle, and tips on how to avoid cravings in the winter. Are you ready? Are you ready for this last video? Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I love talking about the reward cycle. So we're going to talk about that in this video. If you are interested in grabbing any of our recipe books, they are all 40% off right now with code NICECREAM40. You can find the link right here or in the description box below. Otherwise, let's chat about cravings. So with cravings, there's so much to say. I'm going to try and keep this video brief, but I want to talk about the reward cycle. So during the winter months when we are craving these warm foods and going out with family and friends or going to restaurants or attending holiday parties or whatever it is, when we are presented with the option to eat something that we may not be wanting to eat or that we want to release, we're always going to make a decision based off our reward cycle. We are reward-driven creatures. We make decisions based off of what we're going to get out of whatever decision. So when you're presented with a bowl of stuffing, for example, or whatever your favorite comfort food is, whenever you're presented with this bowl or plate of food, think of the rewards that you would probably get out of that, or whatever you're craving. You're probably going to enjoy it, obviously, because there's a reason why you have the craving, because you want the taste, you want the texture, you want the convenience. Maybe it's convenient, maybe it's easy to make, maybe it's simple, you just throw it in the oven, or dial out, takeout, super easy. You don't have to lift a finger other than the one to type on your phone for the takeout. And what about comfort or eating for emotional reasons, like if you're stressed out or if you're tired and you just need that comfort, or linked with watching food with family and friends? All of these things are rewards to us. We want to feel accepted by our friends. We want the comfort. We want to be numbed. We want the taste. We want the convenience. We want these things. And so when we have a craving, the decision to make a craving, like all of these rewards are pretty tempting. And that's why many of us do choose the craving item, because we are going to get these things with it. And for many of us, no amount of thinking about the negative results of eating these cravings is going to get rid of the craving. So we use pizza as an example because it's a great example. If you're craving a pizza, a lot of classic advice will say, think of all the bad things that are going to happen if you eat the pizza, right? So you're going to think, well, I'm going to regret it. I'm going to have a rock in my stomach. Maybe it'll make me break out. I'm going to have bad digestion. I'm going to get diarrhea, or, we all know what happens to us. We get consequences of choosing foods that we know we shouldn't choose. So no amount of thinking of the negative side effects of choosing what we crave is going to stop us from craving, for the most part. I mean, sometimes it works, but for the majority that doesn't, because we are so reward driven that the reward of the pizza outweighs the negative effects. Until you eat the pizza, then the negative effects are like apparent and you're like, ugh, I wish I didn't do that. But at the moment of the craving, the rewards outweigh the negative. So that said, we have to switch our reward. So instead of thinking of all the rewards that you're going to get from the pizza, and a lot of us don't consciously think of these rewards, they're subconscious because we are just driven to it and we know we're going to get those rewards without even thinking about it. So we have to consciously switch over our rewards. So if you're craving a pizza, think about what rewards you would get from choosing a raw salad. and really, really feel these rewards. Feel how hydrated you'll be. Feel how happy you'll be that you made a good choice. Feel how proud of yourself you will be for making a good choice. Feel empowered that you made a good choice. Feel all of the nutrition that you gave yourself, that you are moving towards your goals, that you're doing good, you're choosing right, you're doing all of these awesome things. You're also not going to feel regretful. You're not going to feel guilty. You're going to feel free. You're going to say, oh, I'm so glad that I did that. These are great rewards. And when you put yourself in that situation, it's like, I really want those rewards. I really want to feel all of those things. So now the salad becomes more enticing. Even though you still might want the pizza, you're focusing on a different reward cycle. Then when you choose the salad, you're going to feel all of those things and be very happy that you made that choice. So switching our reward cycles is going to be so helpful during the winter months and at any time that you have cravings. Things that can help you deal with cravings through the social events and stuff like that is to make sure that you're eating enough. Again, that goes back to video number 1. The very top thing that can help you through the winter is to make sure you eat enough. When you eat enough, you not only increase your metabolism, not only do you feel better, not only are you feeling satiated, but you're also helping to prevent cravings. Eating enough is critical, crucial, very, very important. I highly suggest you maybe track your food in Chronometer to make sure that you're getting enough. A lot of people don't even realize how much they're eating and they're under eating. So make sure you eat enough and go over your reasons why. Go over the reasons why you want to choose healthy. Go over why you choose to eat a vegan lifestyle, why you choose raw, why you want to choose all of these things. Go over those reasons. Remember that you're being a good example for others and make those positive choices based off of your reward cycle. Now, when it comes to smells, that's another thing that I wanted to talk about really quick before we end the series, is the smells of the holidays. When you go to Grandma's house or Uncle Pete's or whatever, and you've got these like smells that bring you back to maybe your childhood, or restaurants that smell delicious, remember that the majority of the enjoyment of food is right here, is the smell of the food. So if you like the smell of that pizza, enjoy 80% of the pizza through your nose. It's okay to enjoy the smells of things if you enjoy them. If you like the smell of toast, but you don't want to eat it, just enjoy the smell and eat something else, right? You don't have to feel regretful or guilty or anything like that. Just enjoy the smell for what it is. What I've noticed when I first went raw, I did a lot of photography for a cupcake company for their website. I would take pictures of their cupcakes and we would put them on their website. So they would give me all of these cupcakes, and when I went raw, I wasn't eating them anymore, but I still had to do the photo shoots, and I got a batch of like over 48 flavors. There were so many cupcakes that they gave me to photograph. And I noticed that I realized that the cupcakes were just pretty decorations that smelled like air fresheners. They were just deliciously smelling. And when I would photograph weddings, I photographed the wedding cake and all the candies and treats and everything as if they were just items that smelled cool or whatever. And I discovered that through time, I realized that these were not actually foods, they were just, they smelled good or whatever. So that's something that I applied to the holidays. When I would go over to someone's house and they were cooking all of these delicious things, I would just enjoy the smell for what it is. Like Grandma's house just smells like that at Christmas. That's how Christmas smells at Grandma's house. Or that is just how the mall smells when you walk through the food court. It's not actually food that I want to be eating. But you really need to make sure that you eat enough of the good stuff, because everything boils down to that. If you're not eating enough, then the smells are going to make you crave, and you're going to feel guilty and regretful and all of these other things. You're going to feel, why can't I do this? You're going to feel bad about yourself. There's just so much that goes on in our minds when we don't eat enough. So definitely eat enough. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video series. I truly, truly hope you enjoyed it. If you want to watch any of the other tips that we go over, the playlist link is in the description box below, as well as the link to all of our ebooks, our recipe books. They are all 40% off with code NICECREAM40. Link in the description or right here if you wanted to type that into your browser. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you guys have a wonderful winter. Again, it's just fall right now, but I wanted to talk about these because you can put a lot of them into practice as the days get colder to prep you for making better choices in the winter. Again, it doesn't matter if you're fully raw, if you are high raw, if you're just whole food plant-based, if you're trying to add more raw into your lifestyle, these tips can definitely help you do that. Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I just say thank you so much because I am so grateful for you guys. Truly, I am. I hope you enjoyed this video series, and I hope to see you over on Instagram at Raw Food Romance. I'm most active over there, and on Facebook, Lissa's Raw Food Romance. So wrapping up this video series, we will start more videos tomorrow, but until then, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for making compassionate choices, and fruit on.